Hello, peaceful learners. Welcome back to another episode of Peaceful Speak English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. It's great to have you here with us. Today, we are diving into the life of a woman who is basically the worldwide symbol of kindness.
Exactly. We are talking about Mother Teresa. You know, Mark, when people want to describe someone who is incredibly generous, they literally say, "Who do you think I am? Mother Teresa?"
That's true. Her name has become a synonym for charity. But today, we want to go beyond the symbol. We want to look at the human being, her struggles, her history, and the vocabulary related to her incredible life.
Perfect. So grab your coffee or tea, sit back, and let's practice our English listening skills with the story of the Saint of the Gutters.
So, Sarah, I think most people assume she was from India because she spent her whole life there. But that's not true, is it?
Not at all. She was actually born in Skopje, which is in North Macedonia today. And here is a fun fact for our listeners. Her real name wasn't Teresa.
Right, it was. Angeza.
Yes, Angeze Gongshebojakshiu. Angeze is basically Agnes. She was born in 1910. From what I've read, she was fascinated by stories of missionaries from a very young age.
That's interesting. Most 12-year-olds are thinking about playing outside or school, but she already felt what do we call it? A vocation.
Exactly. That's a great B2 word, vocation. It means a strong feeling of suitability for a particular career or occupation, especially a religious one she felt God was calling her. So, at age 18, she made a huge decision. She left home.
Wow. Imagine leaving your family at 18, knowing you might never see them again. She moved to Ireland first to learn English, right? Because the nuns in India used English to teach.
That's right. She joined the Sisters of Laredo. After a few months in Ireland, she got on a boat to India. And Mark, she actually spent nearly 20 years teaching history and geography at a school in Calcutta. She was very happy there.
So she wasn't always working in the streets?
No, she was a teacher inside a safe, clean convent walls. But looking outside the window, she could see the slums.
Okay, so this leads us to the turning point. The moment everything changed, I think they call it the call within a call.
Yes. It was September 10th, 1946. She was riding a train to Darjeeling for a retreat, basically a spiritual break. While she was on that train, she said she received a clear instruction from God
What was the instruction?
to leave the convent, to leave the safety of the school and go live directly with the poor. Not just serve them, but live like them.
That is a terrifying thought. Giving up your shelter, your food security, to live on the streets.
It took her 2 years to get permission from the church authorities, but eventually she stepped out. She traded her heavy nun's habit for a simple white cotton sari with 3 blue stripes.
That sari is iconic. I think everyone recognizes it. The blue stripes represent the Virgin Mary, right?
Yes. And she started her work with no money. Mark, she started by teaching children in the open air, scratching the alphabet in the dirt with a stick.
That's incredible. It really shows that you don't need huge resources to start doing good. You just need the will.
Exactly. Soon, former students joined her. And in 1950, she officially established the Missionaries of Charity. Their primary goal was to care for, in her own words, the hungry, the naked, the homeless, the crippled, the blind, the lepers, all those people who feel unwanted, unloved, uncared for throughout society.
That list gives me chills. Unwanted and unloved. That is a heavy mission.
It is. She opened a home for the dying called Kaligat. It was a place where people who were dying on the street could pass away with dignity. She believed no one should die alone like an animal. They should die like angels, loved and wanted.
Her work spread pretty fast, didn't it?
Extremely fast. By the time she won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979, the Missionaries of Charity were operating in dozens of countries.
I remember watching a clip of her Nobel acceptance speech. She did something unusual, right?
She refused the ceremonial banquet. You know, the fancy dinner they have for the winners? She asked them to cancel it and give the money, about $192,000, to the poor in India.
Wow. That is walking the talk. It really solidified her image as a living saint. You know, Sarah, while researching for this episode, I found something that surprised me. After she died, some of her letters were published.
Ah, yes, the letters about her darkness. This is a bit more advanced, but it's important.
Yeah, it turns out that for nearly 50 years, she felt a spiritual emptiness. She felt like God wasn't there. She continued to pray and serve, but inside, she felt lonely.
I think that makes her even more inspiring. It's easy to do good work when you feel great and spiritual. But to wake up every morning, face extreme poverty, and smile at people, even when you feel empty inside, that takes incredible discipline and faith.
Totally. It shows that faith isn't just a feeling, it's a choice, it's an action.
Mother Teresa passed away in 1997, and she was canonized as a saint in 2016.
Her legacy is massive. So, before we wrap up, let's quickly review some key words we used today for our learners.
Well, that's it for today's story. We hope Mother Teresa's life inspires you to speak with a peaceful heart this week.